Hey, welcome to another week. We're goofing around on that. We're goofing around on that. I got news for you, so check it out. Hi, my name's Gus Cameron, and I'm the owner of This Old Chopper. Right on. So, hey, got some news. So, I took the heads to Dave in Sackville. Dave is going to be working on the heads. He gave me a message the other day. He's already got 2 cuts on the valves, a 45 and a 30 or something like that, or a 15 back cut. I can't remember. I'll once I get the details, I'll show you, or I'll tell you what the cuts were and what he did. I'll even probably do a little interview once I go out and pick up, and Dave will tell you himself what he did to my heads. I know he said the guides are shot, and that's probably letting some oil leak past down the valve stem and into the cylinders, because on startup there's smoke. Also, when I'm driving there's smoke, so that's not so much the valve. But he did. My buddy Dougie, his clock. So when I'm driving it smokes, so that's usually rings. So I took the cylinders and the pistons to Ralph's, and Ralph's gonna have a look at them, and I told him it was a 1200 kit on 883, and I just want to refreshen it and clean it up and make it smoke less, And he messaged me the next day or something like that. And he said, I got some news for you. I go, oh, yeah, what's going on? He goes, your cylinders are not 1200. They're 883. And I go, really? Holy crap. So the guy I bought it off of in Dartmouth 2007, he said that he got it off a guy in Florida, had it shipped to Canada, and the guy in Florida told him it was an 883 with a 1200 kit on it. Not the case. I don't blame anybody, but maybe the guy in Florida told him wrong information. So anyways, no biggie. I mean, I've been riding this thing since 2007, living the lie. Thought it was a 1200, but really it was an 883. And I'm telling you that 883 was badass. It was going. I don't know why, because of the Sportster, maybe the lightweight of a Sportster, 883. It was fast. It was good. And so now we're gonna order 1200 cc cylinders and Y-scope pistons with all the other stuff to go with it, plus a gasket kit, and make this a 1200. And I'm thinking, do I really want this as a 1200? This is my bar hopper, coffee hopper, downtown cruising around. It's not for speed. It's a freaking chopper. It's not for speed. It's for fun, and it's for cruising, trying to avoid all the potholes, and we have a lot of them. Anyway, so this is all going to be coming up. I'll be going to Dave's to pick up my heads here soon, and I'll also be going down to Ralph's. I'm thinking probably this week my order will be in, and I'll go down and pay Ralph for the order. Hopefully he does some fitting for me, maybe do some filing of the gaps, making sure everything fits properly. And I know the cylinders that are coming are metal color. I had black cylinders on that bike. I don't know, we take the time to paint them with the black cylinder heads. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's not totally important, but so this week coming up, we're gonna see what's going on. So there's more coming, more fun, more wrenching, and this thing. So I got this thing hooked up temporarily to a battery because I don't have a battery that fits in the slot in the box there. So those are like $350 for that battery. So I just got an old lead acid sitting on a stool, giving me my power. I haven't turned the key on yet. I'm a little scared to turn the key on because if you have this hooked up wrong, a tenth of a second and you fry that ignition. I've seen it happen before, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to do I'm going to unplug the power to the coils and unplug the power to that, and I'm just going to make sure everything is correct before I actually turn the power on. And I'm going to try to statically time this with a test light. Get it on your timing mark, and you should be able to advance it and get the light to come on, turn it a little more, and the light should come on again, showing you that it's firing. Oh, look at that. This little chopper's on the big TV. Hey, that's good. So listen, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're this way, if you're this far through the video, don't forget. It's easy, it's free, it's no cost. Sign up to YouTube, like and subscribe. That helps me and gets my watch hours up. I'm still at about 3,200 watch hours, and I got to get to 4,000. And I don't know. It's been a couple of years, but maybe a viral video will pop up one of these days. And I don't know what they are, but they're secret. They just all of a sudden go viral, and boom, you get your watch hours. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go static time that a little bit. I'm gonna check on how much minutes I got recorded so far, so I can maybe get a little video out, and then maybe we'll go down and see Ralph and Dave. But I am gonna go see Luke and see my 2 bikes that are stored in his underground, and get them flashed up and see what they sound like. You know, a January flash up. I know it's probably not a good idea to do that all winter long, but I don't know. To each his own, right? Righto. Okay, so test light. Test light. Put it on the negative. There, on the negative. Test light works. So, geez, it's gotten dark. I'm going to, this is power going down to the ignition right here. So, let's just unhook that for now. Okay, that's unhooked. Protect my ignition, because you don't want to do anything silly. There's my keys. Keys are in. Light is on. Okay, we got power right here. You can see that. Switch turns it off. Okay, that's good. So the red, go down here. I wish I had a flashlight. Can't really see what I'm doing. That's got power. And that's got power. So we got power to the coil. We got power to the switch. We can send power down there. So I'll turn the key off. And might as well do the dirty. Okay. So key on. We got power. So we got power down there to the ignition. So I'll turn it off. So now I gotta find the white wire is 1 and 4. White wire is 1 and 4. 1 and 4, white wire. That's my little cheat. All right, so this be here. This is the white wire. I'd like to be able to, there it is, that's jammed in there. Will that stay in there like that? So let's turn the key on for 2 seconds. Oh, Jesus, we're close. I wonder if that's on advance. So this is the rotor. It's spring-loaded. It's an advance kind of rotor. That's positive. I like that. Turn that off. So now I got to sit on the floor and see where my timing is at. And we might be rolling this over to see if I got spark. I'm going to take the plugs out of it and just see if I get some spark. All right, stick with me. Yeah, buddy. He's running. He's running. He's a runner. This one, not so much. Oh well, we got to put it on a trickle. Frickin' sounds awesome. Josh. Stone Mountain Cycle did the tune on this. Thank you, Josh. I don't even know if you can hear me. Looks good though. Sounds even better. I'm gonna wake up the neighborhood. All right. Okay, so you can see that there's 2 slashes just before the 1 and 4, and it's pretty much lined up. So when you rotate the rotor, the light comes on. So that's the advance mark. So if you keep going, there's a F mark, and it's right there, and the light comes on. You rotate it, it goes off. Rotate it up, it's on the F mark. So it's on the F, which means fire. All right, so my next step is to see if I got spark. We got it figured out, I think. I'm gonna just go for it. I know the carburetors are not great. I just want to see if it's gonna fire. That's all I want to see. A little carb cleaner in the carburetors. Get this stuff down in case it falls off. All right, so what are we gonna do? I don't even know. Where's the choke at? Choke's down here. There, choke is pulled. Where's my little thing for the choke? Right here. Little rubber thing holds my choke open because it won't stay open. There it is. It's open now. All right. You hear that? Holy shit. I think we're there. I'll be taking the carbs off it next. Oh, choke. Can't do that with the choke. Okay, choke is open. Ah, man. How good does that make me feel? Been a long time since I heard this bike. Let's just give it with no choke. It's kicking. Wished I had gas hooked up. So there you go. You heard it. It runs. Damn, that feels good. What? It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Now I can get those coils back to Barry. Way happy. Way happy. Key's off. Key is out. You know, I'm going to go one step forward, one step more, and disconnect the positive because I don't want to fry my ignition by accidentally leaving the positive or the key on, whatever. So smell that. Oh my God. Yeah. All right, let's see what happens next. Okay, so I've loosened off the 4 clamps to hold these carburetors on. I've gotten rid of the throttle cable, which is right there. The gas line is already disconnected. So I should be able to just rotate these. And there they are. Oh, I didn't disconnect the choke cable. All right, so I got to do that. Right there, I think I need a couple of wrenches for that. Couple of wrenches, couple of thumb wrenches. Get it on there. There's no room. There's no real room. Okay, there's one. Okay. Well, thumb wrench is working pretty good. All right, so how far around? All right, let me pause it. Pain in the ass. Holy shit, Batman. Okay. Let's get all these hoses. A gas line. There you go. 4 carburetors. Take them over to the bench and start draining them. I got to, I could potentially take these rubbers off and soak them in, what was the name of that stuff? God, I can never remember the name of that. Stupid essence of something. Winter oil or something like that. So, that's off. We know we got to do some carb work. We knew that. I think the number 2 is the one that's dripping real bad. So we'll just check to see what's stuck and what's not working right. Stuff like that. So let's wrap it up. Let's get her going. Let's get this posted. So like I always said, check on a buddy, check on a friend, check on a family member, you know? They need to hear from you. And we'll see you next week.